Good morning, guys, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to dive back to Canva because we are going to be making GIFs. So, from my last video, I talked about creating emails inside Canva. And today, we are going to be creating GIFs in Canva. In my previous work experience, I was really using Photoshop for this kind of work. But in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to craft them inside Canva so that you will also see how it is being done. So let's not waste any time. Let's go to the edits. Okay, guys, we are now back in Canva. And again, today's video, we are going to create some GIF, right? GIF. So, since I have experience working or making GIF ads, we are going to create a size for, let's say, let's go to custom size and maybe let's do 1200 pixels by 628. Now, if you are someone who's running ads, you are really familiar with this size because mostly the 1200 by 628 is being run on Facebook and other social platforms. So let's create that. And if you've watched my previous video about email creation or designing email inside Canva, I will be replicating the email design that we did there in our GIF. So we are going to do a an ad for a Jordan shoes. So let's design this first frame here because later on we'll be replicating or duplicating this frame because we are aiming for an output which is a three frame GIF. That means the GIF will be switching from each frame in a definite period of time. Can you see this second? We will timer here. We will be um, changing that once we have our three frames produced. But in this time, we'll be making the first frame. So right now, let's go ahead. And since again, we'll be replicating the design that we did for the shoes, we're going to use the same elements that we did for the email that we did on our previous video. So that um, reduce the opacity to 50. I'm going to use this here, the shoes again for hero. Let's remove the background of that shoes. And then this is just for the sake of this video, guys. And let's load up the Nike logo that we use. Remove the background. Okay. Let's just put it there for the meantime, right? And maybe we can do, yeah, let's just replicate the title that we did yesterday. Jordan is back. And then use I think we use Horizon as our font from yesterday or from the other, and use Horizon font for this. Okay, because we're just simply replicating the email design that we did on our previous video. So this one is a GIF. So that we're gonna scale this to maybe to have that size proportion with the word Jordan. Okay, that's it. Let's color this with the color picker. You can pick the color here in the color document or document color, and then pick this color picker. And then once that's activated, you can drag that to the image of the canvas. I'm gonna use that. And then, uh, right, let's put on some shadows on the shoes to make it really realistic. Let's put that right click layers and then put that send to back option for that. All right. Okay, let's just assume that's it just for this tutorial. Now Jordan's back and then we are going to put on some CTA maybe. Let's put on some CTA. So CTA here would be let's adjust the corner. right? That's a good looking CTA right there, right? And then copy this. This will be the CTA word here. So let's put buy now. Color this by white. Okay. And then this shape here, let's call it black, right? Jordan is back by now. And then after this, guys, after we have produced the first frame, we'll just simply click this plus icon here with a frame that will duplicate the page. Now we have two frames. This second frame here, I will just put a random shoes, maybe another shoes that we can do. Wait, let's just check here. So we did yesterday, I think we put this out on the email, remove the background, and then let's just size this. Then adjust the shadow. All right, that'll be okay. I'm okay with that. And maybe we can put another one from here, right? Jordan Blues, just that. This is only my preference, guys. So it's up to you on how to do your words or the spacing, but this is for this tutorial only, okay? Okay, let's color this blue, just the same as the shoes. Okay, I'm gonna pick my color picker, drag it to the shoes. I have the blue there. Okay, and then duplicate this layer again. Maybe put here the end date of the sale, right? Maybe we can do available only by June 2025, right? Let's have that end date right there. Available only by, oh no, sorry. Nope, that's it. Till, right? Available only till June 2025. Okay, as you can see, the CTA just remains on the same place. I didn't really touch that. It's just the words that we are manipulating, and the pictures, the logo, and the CTA remains. Most of the GIFs would be like that if you're seeing ads. So for this one, maybe we can do like maybe this one or maybe this. Yep, this one. And in this case, I'm going to be deleting the shadows and just stretch this out like that. Okay, so now we have our banners ready. We already designed the three banners that we need for the GIF ads. Now it's time for us to set the duration for each banner. So as you can see here, there's a timer here. Earlier I was able to set this by 2, but there's a easy way to set this. You can actually toggle this and boom, this option gives all the three banners a 2-second timer. So this one is 2, this one is 2 seconds, and this one is 2 seconds. If you want to animate the banner, you can also do that. Just head on to this toolbar here. There's an animate option. Once you click that, you'll be routed to this different kinds of animation available for each page or banner that we created. And for example, block, stump. When you hover your mouse to the effect, it will basically give you a preview of what the effect will look like. See? Right? But for this tutorial, we're not adding any animation. We're just going to have this as a normal GIF that has a 2-second preview per banner. So go ahead to the share button, click that, click downloads, select GIF on the selection, and then make sure the three pages are selected. You can actually click all pages or just click one by one. And then done. Make sure that's 1200 by 628 and download. We can now save our GIF. Let's just put it in the desktop where our some of our assets that we made from the previous video are located. Save that there in the desktop, and then let's view this. This is the file, right? Jordan is back GIF. Let's open that. And then as you can see, guys, yeah, it's transitioning pretty well. It doesn't have that effect, but it transitions to the next frame seamlessly without the CTA moving, without the Nike logo moving. It's just the words and the images moving from one frame to another. And that was it, guys. We just created a clean looking, straightforward GIF inside Canva. So, if you are planning to do GIF, I would suggest using Canva on your first try because if you're going to be using Photoshop on your first try making GIFs, man, you are really putting yourself into confusion because I myself, I tried using Photoshop on my first time making GIFs. I was really confused. But thankfully, we have Canva. You can dive in, make your thing, and it's just easy to use. So I'm going to be wrapping this video right now by saying thank you so much for watching. Please like this video. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. Peace.